As condos continue to be built and planned, Engaged Citizens of Burlington co-chair Roland Tanner says Bill 108 is giving developers more power than municipalities in deciding what will be built and where.
What they want to do tends to win when it comes to appeal at LPAT, but now the new powers just give them even more strength to get their own way and really put the municipalities in an extremely weak position to have a planning vision that has any chance of actually being enforced.
Tanner says places like the City of Burlington can regain their planning power if the outdated LPAT no longer exists, and ECOB supports the city and region's push to abolish the provincial tribunal.
It's only Ontario that has this organisation that basically second guesses what cities want to do. And nobody's saying that cities should have a complete free-for-all to do whatever they want. It obviously has to be done within a provincial framework and within a regional framework. But the extent right now to which anything that the city does is just completely meaningless.
Downtown Burlington's many projects that are in planning or construction stages are coming in at over 20 stories, heights that have been opposed by council in the past, but still approved for development.
The Addy development. Now, the zoning for that, I can't tell you off the top of my head, but it was fairly low. It was probably something like 4 to 8 stories. That's going to be 25 stories, I believe. There's another building that's coming through right now that they want 29 stories. This all completely blows all Burlington's planning, regardless of which council did it in which time, blows all planning completely out to the water.
Tanner says he does not oppose downtown development, but the presence of LPAT prohibits the city from developing logically and not out of greed.
Nobody's saying there can't be good development done in downtown Burlington. There are places, you can point to. It's like, yeah, a better building here would be great. But we're losing the essence of what downtown Burlington was. I mean, this used to be a fairly nice area. You could look across the lake, and sure, there were old motels which are nothing particularly special and didn't bring a lot to the city, but what we're replacing with them is 100 times worse.
For Halton News, I'm Natalie Stoberman.